and it just flooded. It come through our creek area. Y'all hear the birds this morning? I have to get MaryCarl to tell me what kind of bird that is. Well, it is loud and beautiful. Let's hear it again. There they go, listen. I have no idea what that is. Good morning, y'all. It's Jason over here at Cog Hill Farm. And as you can tell, I'm a little chipper this morning. Whew, the wind's going though. But y'all can tell I'm chipper this morning. Birds are singing. Whoo! If I don't walk down here, I'm gonna get blown down here, but I gotta show y'all something. Y'all look at the pond. Look at the pond. We are A-OK. Now, we did have a lot of rain. I think we got somewhere around 3 to 3.5 inches of rain, but we got mostly that on the first day. And then the next day, it was sprinkling misty rain. And then yesterday was day 3, I believe that's right, was supposed to be the worst day. We were supposed to get just another 3 to plus inches of rain, some straight winds. It was supposed to be a bad day. But, as you guys can see, the pond is perfectly okay. No issues whatsoever. What happened is that next day or yesterday kind of fizzled out. We got some rain, but not much at all. So everything is fine. Everything's fine. Didn't even have to call the sheriff to come out or anything like that. No emergencies. The water didn't come over the dam and, nothing. Did we, buddy? Absolutely nothing. No issues at all, was it? I know you were happy. Didn't need to get called out in the middle of the night. I know. I know you happy, buddy. Yeah. So actually, believe it or not, the pond has gone down some. We're still, I don't know how long it's going to take, y'all. And I've mentioned it 100 times, I know. But I still got to wait till my ground, basically the sides more than anything. So the sides, I think the middle and all this is probably doing pretty good. But as it goes up, the sides over here has got to get saturated. And for what I've been told, that takes the longest. So once that water table gets saturated all the way down to it hits clay or rock, it's going to keep dropping a little bit. But once it does, it's going to hold. I just don't know how long that's going to take. But I am extremely happy that nothing happened on the pond. Now, I did have a lot of people, or several people, say that, Jason, you're kind of worrying. Don't worry about it. You worry too much. You're a little worry wart. And I am. I've never owned a pond at all. And so there was a little worry there. But, y'all, this is the reason why I worried about the pond and the dam at our old farm. And this is before we started YouTube, I believe. I'm almost positive it was. But we had one day where we got a crazy amount of rain in a very short period of time. And y'all remember our creek at our old farm? Big creek. Ooh, that wind. And not a big creek. It was actually a small creek. Very shallow most of the time. There were some deep spots in it here and there. But it had those big banks. Y'all remember the banks? 10 to 15 foot? Well, somebody, before I was born, put a dam on that creek above us and made a big pond. And then recently, when all this happened, they built another one that was pretty current at the time, or was new at the time, and made two, so there was 2 ponds at that point. Well, that new pond, when all that rain came down, the dam blew open. And so all that water from that pond came rushing down, headed straight for our property, and it did some extremely major damage. Very bad. It blew out Y'all remember we had that culvert? We called it a bridge. It crossed the creek. We had a 6-foot pipe there in diameter. I could stand in it and walk in it, and my head wouldn't hit. Had that there. It blew it. It blew it all out. It was actually a good 4 foot higher than the bank. So that water coming through there got probably 20 foot high in some spots. Almost took out a power pole. It was bad. It was absolutely bad. We had to get the bridge thing rebuilt. All our utilities were in there. We had to call the gas company because our gas line was running through there and they had to come shut the gas off. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. So that event always stays in the back of my mind. And that was one reason that I was a little worried about this. And I'm so happy the sheriff didn't get called out. You just wait till I tell Peaches everything's good. Does she know it? You reported to her or anything, buddy? Huh? Have you reported to Peaches? Alright, well, if not, I'm going to let her know when I get over to her, okay? I'm going to let her know. So the other thing that I was worried about that you guys remember we just had done, we had all that dirt work that Mr. Greg had done for us. And I was worried about some of that dirt that Brooke put out washing away. And we also got a chance to see how well the new area Mr. Greg did was going to work. It is it's holding up pretty well. Oh goodness, she's got lamb chop. Anyways, it's holding up pretty well. Like I said, we're going to smooth some of this out. I know it's got some up and downs and stuff like that. I'm thinking about putting the drag harrow on back of the side-by-side and running it through here and trying to smooth this out. Because I do have some ryegrass. We picked up some ryegrass and we're going to put it out. But I want to get it smoothed out first. And y'all, as bad as this wind's blowing, really would not be a good day at all to spread any seed. I mean, that seed would go not in the right direction, I can tell y'all that. So it is working like it should. I guess we had a little bit of washing here, but nothing major really. Not at all. We're going to smooth all this out. You can see the water come through here, went through the ditch, and went on down to that gully. So everything was okay after the big storm, which is great news for us. So the next time we have a big storm, I know I won't have to worry much anymore. Now again, we do have some ryegrass. It is extremely windy today. Definitely going to wait. We do have one old round bale of hay. We're going to use that round bale to spread out on top of the ryegrass, and in the meantime we need to find some more because it's a pretty good little area and that one bale is not going to handle it all. I think from this point forward we will be pretty darn good. That right, girl? That's right. Wait till I tell Peaches about everything, how great it went. You know it? She's going to be happy. That's right. All right, let's go. Let's go do some chores this morning. Do you think Gus and Loretta's bowls are in the right spot? Are we going to have to go on a bowl hunt? I got an idea what we're going to have to do. Yeah, I really do. I got a hunch. All right, so guess what? I'm over here at the Honeymooners. Of course, Mr. Gus is waiting on me. There's one bowl right there. And I already see the other bowl. It's way over yonder. Way over yonder. Hey, girl. Come on now. Come on. You need to brush your hair this morning. You need to brush your hair. You must have just got out of bed. Look at that bed head. Hey, do me a favor. Do me a big favor. Go over yonder and go get your bowl and bring it back to me. I sure would appreciate that. I'm going to be honest with you, Loretta. How in the world you take your bowl way over here? All right, Loretta. All right, girl, we got you. We got you. We got you. I know what it is. Loretta wants me to get my exercise in. Yeah. Loretta wants me to get that exercise in. Good morning, Loki. What are you doing over here? That's unusual. All right, let's get some water on your food, guys. Come on, Loretta. Come on. There you go. All right, y'all. Maybe she won't tote her bucket off, right? Tell y'all what. I came out here, I don't know, 5:30-ish, I guess. And I feel like it's colder now than it was then. The wind wasn't blowing this hard. Whew. Come on, boys. Man, it's got more water in it. I got you some down there, Mo, if you want to go get it. Hey, Moody. I guess you heard the news that the pond and everything's all right. Sure is. Turned out great. No issues whatsoever. Zero, sir. Zero. Jeez, did I cut the fence off? I did cut the fence off. Thought I didn't there for a second. Good morning, y'all. Y'all stand back. It's got water on the top. Y'all stand back. Y'all stand back. There you go. Time for a little snack. I know that's what you guys are waiting on this morning. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. There y'all go. There y'all go. The pond looks good. Everything is in order. Good goobly goo with the eggs this morning. Look at here, look at here, look at here. 2, 4, 6. And look, our days are getting longer, so therefore we're going to start getting more eggs, or our chickens are going to produce a lot more eggs. A lot of people don't know is that chickens need sunlight to produce eggs. So later in the year, when fall and winter hits, your egg production will slow down. And, you know, it has nothing to do with the feed or anything like that. It's because of sunlight. I got to get another basket this morning. But we're starting to get longer days now. So our egg production is going to kick it in. And there's other factors too. Molting, which sometimes happens later in the year, will cause your chickens to slow down on laying. It could be weather stress. It could be too cold or too hot that could slow them down too. But generally, in the shorter days, you are not going to get as many eggs as you normally do. So don't let that scare you. That is just how the good Lord made a chicken. Some say, well, can't you put a light in there? Yeah, you could. You actually could. A lot of your commercial egg farms or whatever, I think they do that. They'll put artificial lights in there to kind of mimic the sunshine. So it just depends on you, I reckon. I'm not gonna put any artificial lights in here because well, we're still getting, we're still getting 12 to 14 eggs a day, which is plenty enough for us and for the farm stand. But they're only gonna lay so many eggs anyways. So I don't know. Just what we do. You always do what's best for you. I know, girls, it's windy outside today. Oh, Dolly Parton, don't let your hair now. Don't let your hair blow you over. Ooh, I must say though, Dolly, even on a bad weather day, your hair still is gorgeous, girl. It really is. Hey, Holly, did you see all the eggs we got today? Look at that. Oh my gracious. Ain't that something? I know it. I know it. I'm going to have me some scrambled eggs this morning. Actually, I think I eat scrambled eggs every morning. Brooke likes omelets. I like omelets too, but I just like scrambled eggs better. And then we're going to put some in the farm stand this morning. If y'all have not seen the farm stand upgrade and what Brooke did to it in her last video, well, I'm about to show y'all something. All right, Holly, let's go get the boss lady fed this morning so we don't get fired. You like that song? I just wrote it. I'm coming, Peachy. Oh, y'all, she's still in bed. I'm not gonna get in trouble. Can y'all hear the wind? Listen to that. And that's the wind blowing the barn doors. Whew. About need my toboggan on. Before I feed Peaches van update, gotten the fabric for the seats and have taken the seats out and have taken them to the upholstery guy, and he's going to reupholster the seats for us. I haven't done anything to the engine or anything. Me and MaryCarl hadn't fooled with that because I just don't have anywhere to sit. And I just don't want to get this thing running and want to drive it and have to put me a 5-gallon bucket in there. I just don't want to do that. So waiting for the seats to get back, and then we're going to get back on that and tinker around with it for a little bit. By the way, the boss lady is awake. What's up, Biscuit? Hey, girl. Want to tell everybody good morning? Yeah. Yeah. I hear you, Peaches. I hear you knocking. Somebody's knocking. Should I let them in? Lord, it's the devil. Would you look at him? I'm sorry, Peaches. I'm sorry. I'll quit singing. Hey, Peaches. If anybody hasn't told you yet on the farm, the rain wasn't quite as bad as they expected. I mean, we did get 3.5 inches. But the pond's fine. All Mr. Greg's dirt work's fine. Everything looks pretty good. Really does. I need to put some ryegrass seed down. But it sure is windy today. Mama cleaned up in here, didn't she? Yes, she did. Mama cleaned up in the milk room. Got her milk room spick and span. Look out, buddy. Look out. Uh-oh. All right, here y'all go. The milk room looks wonderful. It really does. All right, Peachy, here I come, girl. Here I come. We're coming, girl. Y'all, I'm not believing this wind. Peaches, did the weatherman say anything to you about the wind? I just don't remember hearing nothing about how bad the wind's gonna be. There you go, girl. That just didn't cross my mind. How'd you sleep, though? You sleep good? You look like you was sleeping good. What's going on, goats? How y'all doing this morning? Y'all don't have any wind over here, do you? It blocks it, don't it? Feels pretty darn good. Hey, Fifi. Y'all come on out. Y'all come on out. Y'all come on, shake a leg. Come on, shake a leg. Bet you guys noticed the pond looked good yesterday. Y'all go take a look at the pond and see how good it looks. Looks pretty good. Hey, if y'all see Goldie and Nugget, tell them I'm fixing to feed them, okay? All right, while they're out, I like to... Oh, there's one right there. Anyways, while the goats are out, I usually like to lock this here so can't nobody come in, so the boss lady can come out and kind of root around and stretch her legs. Sometimes they try to go in there and eat her food, and she wins. She always wins, but we don't need any breakfast Royal Rumble this morning. No. Do we, girl? No breakfast Royal Rumble. How you guys looking? Oh, y'all need some water this morning, don't you? Yeah. Y'all need some water. All right. I'll be right back. All right, I told you guys I was going to get y'all's water. I'll get y'all's water here. All right, y'all. There you go. Some nice clean water right there. Let's go see how much food the emus actually have. Let's see. What's going on, buddy? Oh, y'all do need some. I'm coming. I'm coming, Nuggo. I'm coming, sir. Hey, Bramble, you caught anything lately? No? But there you go, Captain. There's your emu feed right there, sir. There's your emu feed. You enjoy. Hey, if you see Goldie, tell her I put it in there, okay? Okay? What's crazy is, as big as birds these guys are, because of their coloration and the way it's wintertime now, and everything's kind of, kind of muted, and it's kind of, it's not bright colors or anything outside right now. They really, really, really are camouflaged out there. I didn't see Goldie, but she's probably standing right yonder, and I just can't see her. But y'all can see the boss lady's done gone back to bed. I don't blame you, girl. It's cool out here. Since she's done that, I'm gonna go ahead and open up this gate for everybody. Hey guys, there's nothing in there. It's nothing. I'm just collecting buckets. That's all. Jesse and Mildred down yonder. Yeah, that little warm spell knocked some green grass up. That's what they're over there doing, is eating some grass. Yeah, there's nothing in here. It's not time for supper. Y'all got a long ways for supper. That's right. What's going on, Top Top? What's up, buddy? What are you doing, buddy? What you doing, buddy? I'm just collecting buckets, y'all. That's all. I'm just collecting some buckets. All right, let's get some eggs cartoned up this morning. And take some of them for me and Mama to eat. Oh, goodness, I'm fixing to get some help. I really don't need y'all's help, honestly. I don't. I got this. I can handle this, guys. Seriously. I can handle this. Look at that, y'all. We got 3 dozen eggs this morning. Wow. And y'all check out the new design egg stand. Isn't it awesome? It really is awesome. So we got a way bigger fridge now, as you guys can see. And this is one we picked up at the flea market. It's a bent and dent situation. You can see it's got dents in it. I guess it's been dropped. It's kind of bent on the bottom and stuff. So it's something I guess nobody'd want in their house. But it's perfect for the farm stand. And perfect for keeping our eggs cool. Now, I know that my eggs, as long as I don't wash them, can sit out on the counter. I get that. And when it's cooler temperatures like it is now, a lot of times we'll let them sit out here on the counter. And they sell pretty quick. But when it's 110 degrees outside in the summer and the humidity is, gosh, 100%, and that sun's coming right here and beating down on them, it's going to be hard for me to tell the locals that those eggs are okay, because in their mind, eggs have got to be refrigerated. And it's hard to, get people not to think that way. It really is. It's just how you've been brought up. Here in the United States, eggs have got to be refrigerated. We're in compliance. We got a refrigerator, and this will ease the community's mind. That's why we did it. We don't refrigerate our eggs, but we are going to refrigerate these. Plus, our other little mini fridge just was freezing up. It would freeze the eggs, and we could only put like 2 dozen in there. We put 2 dozen in there. Most of the time it was okay, but when we got 6 dozen eggs, it just wasn't working out well. So luckily we found a very, very reasonable, extremely reasonable fridge. And I like it that it's got that glass front. That way people can, when they're driving by, they can actually see if there's any eggs in there or not. Y'all look, there's Miss Goldie. There she is. Right there. See how camouflaged they are? Isn't that amazing? Now I just put some fresh, matter of fact, I washed it out. That little mineral bucket. I washed it out real good and put some fresh minerals in there. Before I turned my back, Topper was in there eating it. And now Bo's in there getting her some. Now we do 2 minerals here. We got the loose minerals here, which is actually better, honestly. It's got a lot more ingredients in it, I should say. A lot more minerals and stuff they need. Versus, we also got a mineral salt block out there. And it's also good for them. They actually do both of them. But we do give them the option of having the loose minerals versus the solid block. And the same for the boys and Moody too. You're a good fella. Yes, you are. Oh, goodness. I gotta go feed the geese, guys. I gotta go feed the geese. I think that's the last thing on my list for this morning. Yeah, I gotta go feed the geese. That's right. I may just sit here and pet old Topper for a few minutes. You're not gonna complain, are you? No, you're not gonna complain at all, are you? Not at all. Yeah. All right, let's go take care of the alarm system this morning. I need to get that darn corn feeder put up. But y'all, we just had some crazy weather and the wind's been so bad. Today wouldn't be a good day either. Wouldn't be a good day to get that feeder set up. I got a battery for it. We got a battery for it. Just, I don't need to be wrestling with it. This ain't the WWE. You know what I mean? I'm not Peaches, you know? I don't feel like wrestling. And that's right, I said wrestling. You know, you got wrestling like Ric Flair, Jake the Snake. That's wrestling. And then you got wrestlers like at the Olympics, they wrestle. So there's a difference, wrestling and wrestling. Look out, alarm system, I got something for y'all. I know. Y'all happy to see me. I know. I know it. Y'all come on. Y'all come on, let's get some. We got y'all fixed up. Sure do. Ugh. Got y'all fixed up. Now. All right. All right. All right. Jeez, Manelli. Whoo. That's loud. All right, girl. I sure am glad we didn't have any washout. And the pond is A-okay. Where you going with Lamb Chop? Where you going with Lamb Chop, huh? Oh my God. We had to put Lamb Chop in the wash machine, I believe, Holly. I think we're gonna have to.